you see in United every day. Players who are not willing, who have no form of pride in themselves to stand for themselves. Forget about the badge. Yourself as an athlete. If you want to leave the club, how does other clubs, how are they going to value you if they don't see you putting a shit? Transit TV, back again, business end of the season. They're running the popular EPL running. It has become a habitual embarrassment at the Old Trafford. Anybody connected with Manchester United right now is utterly disgraced. Anybody that is connected to Manchester United, be you a fan, I'm sure if care is not taken, you will be battling depression right now. As a rival, as a rival and opposing fan, I was watching United today. I said, if I am feeling this way, I can imagine what United fans are feeling. The one-time giant of English football, the one-time reigning champions, week in, week out contending for the title. Season in season are contending for the title. Alex Ferguson reigned at the Old Trafford for 26 years. At least 22 out of those 26 years were either winning or challenging for the title. But what we see in United now, we see players who are habitually lazy, players who have no commitment, that show no desire to win games, that do not respect the heritage, the history of the club, players who have no business being on the pitch, who have no business wearing the jersey. They come out every day with no respect for themselves, do not have any kind of pride wearing the Manchester United jersey, and they come out there, allow teams that should be terrified playing against Manchester United, run them over, turn them up and down, and turn out, score goals and get results. Today again, Manchester United had an abysmal showing, one that is indescribable. But just as the season has been so far for them, how they managed to come out of this game with a 2-2 draw is one that I cannot explain. I don't know how to put it into words. I don't know how they manage to do it these days. They just, yes, I know you say they have injuries, but like everybody has had injuries. They've been like this all season, even before they had the injuries. It's just, I just can't describe it. Mr. United come onto the pitch, Casemiro is running around like a 60-year-old man on the pitch. He can't get around, can't make tackles, nothing good is coming out of Old Trafford right now. You look on the bench, you see a coach, a manager that cannot in any way inspire his players. He looks dejected, he looks clueless. After games, this coach is being interviewed. You listen to him, you begin to wonder if there was another match he's speaking about or the one you just watched. It's just very disheartening right now being connected to Manchester United. And again today, Bournemouth, I say Bournemouth ran ragged of United team today. Ran ragged, turned them upside down, created chances, numerous chances upon chances. I don't know what the statistics are saying right now, but I know they probably will have double the numbers of passes that United were able to put together today. And it's just that the quality in finishing wasn't always there. I'm sure United would have come home today. By end of first half, as the story has been for United so far this season, United should have been like 3 or 4 goals down. But somehow they managed to go into the half with 1 goal down and equalize. Bournemouth went up again, and of course a penalty. United came back into this one as they have been doing all season. I don't know how to describe this. I don't know how United fans are feeling out there. Please let me know what you think about your team. What is going on with United? Like I said, this season has been a season of habitual disgrace by your team. It has been a season that every Manchester United fan is going to be in a hurry to forget. Some weeks it looks evident that the coach is the problem, that the coach needs to go. The next week it looks like, do you really think he's the coach, or these players don't want to be here? How many players do you think United can they actually sign in the transfer window? It looks like they need to get rid of everybody on that pitch, but as a few of them. This is a very big dilemma for United right now. I don't even know. I can't see the silver lining for this team, for this club. Let me know what you think. What is the way out for United? If you have any ideas, let me know, because the way I see United right now, I see a team, I see a club that it might take at least 2 or 3 more seasons to be able to challenge for the title. That would mean United not winning the title in a decade. Something that has been unheard of this club for the past 30 years. This is not good time for United. This is not a time that any United fan is proud to wear the United jersey. This is not a time that any United fan, I don't know how many players on that pitch that United fans will be proud of as we speak. It is really becoming very disheartening. This thing is depressing. The form of United right now is disgraceful. It's very abysmal. I can no longer find an adjective to qualify what I see on the pitch for United. Yes, it has been a long time coming. They've been managing to churn out results, to play badly, and somehow penalty, corner kick, something, somehow, somewhere, or opponent's mistake, they get the results that they do not deserve. But you can imagine United is not even in contention for top 4. They have almost given up on that ambition. I don't know what to put this to. Is it the coach? But you know, we can talk about management, we can talk about coach. But as a professional football player, there is a bare minimum that you're required by yourself, not from the fans, not from the owners. You yourself should at least hold yourself to a certain level of accountability by the performance that you put, by the desire that you show to win, by the desire that you show to win your duel, the pride of being an athlete, going out there and letting your fellow athlete beat you on duels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and you don't put up a fight. That's what I don't understand. Why do you even show up? Why are you even on the pitch? Stay home. The bare minimum. Yeah, you can talk about quality. We understand. Sometimes it has to do with talent. But what about the effort? Effort, you don't need talent to put an effort. All you need is self-pride. That this is my fellow, I'm not going to let my fellow athlete win this draw minute in, minute out. This is what you see in United every day. Players who are not willing, who have no form of pride in themselves to stand for themselves. Forget about the badge. Yourself as an athlete. If you want to leave the club, how does other clubs, how are they going to value you if they don't see you putting a shirt whenever you wear the color or the jersey and play on the pitch? It's really getting out of hand. I don't know the way out for United in this one. I don't know if they find another coach. There are no much coaches out there. Players, how many players can United actually sign? Let me know if you're a United fan, actually. Let me know what you think. I know there are so many players that needs to leave. There are so many positions that need players. But for a start, be realistic. At least 3 or 4 players to be signed this summer. In what positions do you think United should sign this player to start with? I'm not going to end this one without at least mentioning there are still some silver lining in United anyway. The only good thing about United right now is a few crop of young players who maybe even understand better what it means to play for United. A few young players who have the quality and are showing the desire to fight for the badge. In the presence of Erasmus Højlund, Garnacho, and of course Meno. These are the only good thing about United right now. I don't know if you agree with me. For me, these 3 boys are the players United need to find a way to create a platform to make them flourish. Rasmus Højlund, if today a commentator says something, he tracked back into United's house. A commentator said at least we have seen one player who is willing to die for the cause, and that is shameful. This is unheard of a United team. In those days, you had 11 warriors on the pitch consistently fighting, winning their duels, intimidating opponents, and winning games and titles. But what you see now is indescribable. Let me know what you think. What is the way forward for United? Erik ten Hag should be fired, or I don't know. It's embarrassing watching United right now, even as a rival fan. Very, very embarrassing. It is very embarrassing watching United right now, even as a rival fan. It must be depressing for the fans of United, and I know that something needs to be done. Erik ten Hag is completely out of his depth. He doesn't even, I think when the games are going on, he's watching another game, because the post-match interviews that he grants does not have any correlation with the games that you watch. It's really something is wrong in United, and something needs to be done, and done really quick. If care is not taken, if this continues by this time next season, United will be in the second half of the table in EPL, and this will be very, very, very unprecedented and unheard of United. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and we see you next time.